Hello, Gresham faculty, and thank you for your interest in learning more about how to make PBIS work in your classroom. Our objective on February 7th is going to be to develop some strategies that you can use in your own classroom to acknowledge and promote appropriate student behavior. You should walk away with that from that session with a plan on how you will use 3 new positive reinforcement strategies, either with individual students or with your entire class. After viewing today's video, you're going to learn where to go for ideas on how to make PBIS work in your classroom so you can begin to tailor PBIS strategies to your own teaching. You're also going to see some of our students discussing what some of you may already be doing that helps really motivate them. And then finally, we're going to end with a TED Talk on positivity, because positivity really is contagious. So let's get started. When you log onto your computer, all you have to do is Google PBIS. And when you do that, many resources for PBIS are going to come up, and the one we're focusing on today is pbisworld.com. So you're going to go to pbisworld.com, and when you get to the home page, you're going to notice that it should look familiar. When we had our HP meetings in January, we gave out a packet, and at the end of that packet, in the white pages, were a variety of behaviors that many of you might be experiencing in the classroom, and how to really approach those behaviors and help students be successful. So that's what this first page on the pbisworld.com website is. It's specific behaviors that you might be noticing from just a few students and exactly how to help them. So this is where the individual student aspect comes in. If you want to help a student who is being disruptive get back on task, you would click on disruptive. And the first thing, just like what we gave you, it has exactly what that behavior looks like. And then you click yes or no on whether it describes the student, and it gives some ideas on how to really approach a disruptive student in the classroom to help them be successful. Now, the other part of the website we're going to look at today is the Tier 1 tab up here at the top. If you click on Tier 1, on Tier 1, it's going to bring you to Tier 1 interventions in the classroom. So these are things that you can be doing all the time in order to help promote positive behavior in the classroom. Now, some of these can be used all the time. Some of them take a little bit of planning, but what we have they're broken up obviously into categories. You can see that here. You can also see that they are alphabetized. And when you click on one, it will explain exactly why this is an effective tool, when to do it, and finally, very specific ways on how you can do it in your classroom. So what we're asking you to do today, after you're done watching this video, is go to pbisworld.com, and when you get to the home page, click on the Tier 2 tab at the top, and under Tier 1 tab at the top. And after you click on Tier 1, go through and start looking at some of these interventions that you could use in your classroom, especially ones that maybe you've never heard of before or that sound interesting to you, and maybe start trying to narrow down some of the ones that you think you might be able to use. When we gather in the cafeteria on the 7th, you will bring your laptop with you and have a chance to log on to pbisworld.com to look a little bit further into this. But for now, maybe just give the website a look, and we'll see you on the 7th. Thank you.
First, when I was in kindergarten, I was a little rowdy, but my teacher, she told my dad, he's very smart, but don't ever try to change him or make him be like just quiet or something. He just want me to be myself because she knows that I can do the best of my ability.
I mean, to me, it's like a contest because it's like you compete against other people, and if you win, you get a prize for it. And to me, that's a contest, and if you like winning, like I do, then you work towards that goal and try to win.
Okay, so what would you say is more motivating, the prize at the end, or is it the contest aspect?
The contest aspect.
Okay. Thank you.
Miss McManus likes to give out candy whenever someone gets an answer.
They like inspire us to do better so we can hang out with our friends or have a snack or something.
Okay, so your favorite are the incentives.
Yeah.
Like what kind? Like social time or the cupcakes?
The social time.
Is that all you want?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
When I was in third grade, my teacher, she said, I think one time I was helping someone out that really didn't get the work. So I helped them, and then we ended up doing like a little unit test, and we both got hundreds on them. So she told me that when I get older, I might be I'll be able to help a lot.
Maybe just seeing the positive reinforcement, because sometimes, like, if you see someone else do something good and they get a prize for it, I mean, I want to hop in that train, because that's, like, I want to get something for being...
Feedback, it's like, I really like how you did that, but you could build on that by...
Science teacher gives us sticker.
Miss Williams, she always tell me, we laugh a lot in class, but she always tell me that I'm a smart kid, and she helps me improve in my work so I can be better.
Mr. Irvin, because he had we were talking about the Smoky Mountains National Parks, and it was just teaching us how the more you work at something and learning through it, it would help you between you getting knowledge between that and getting.
Whenever teachers say if you work done or if you do this, you can have AR time or you can have free time on your phone or something like that.
Okay, so when teachers communicate clearly ahead of time and explain what it is that they're looking for and then what's going to happen as a result.
I like technology time.
Ah.
I like listening. It doesn't have to be necessarily on my phone. I like listening to music. It helps me focus more.
Okay.
What really helps me is my teachers giving, not negative feedback, but just helpful feedback to, be quiet and stuff.
Okay, so
'Cause I don't
reminders.
like being, I don't want to say told to do, because they don't tell me, be quiet right now. They're more Max, can you be quiet? So I want to, get on that really fast and not be called out for it again, because I don't like being called out for anything.
What motivates me is that Miss Fox, my reading teacher, she gives us tickets if we act well or well enough, and if we do our work. So that, and then on Fridays, she lets us choose out of a box, and she draws names out of a box. Or no, she draws names out of this tray, and then she chooses regularly 3 people, and then if she chooses your name, sometimes there's candy or pencils if you need extra pencils and things like that.
It's been Miss Fox mostly, because when one time I was not doing my best, she took me outside to talk to me and she asked me questions about what I want to do when I grow up. And she was telling me that if I want to do that I have to get my act together. So I decided to get my act together.